you're somebody that has a million ideas in their head but don't have the time to actually stay and type it out, this video is for you. Because I tried this app called Typeless and it actually made writing feel effortless. Like emails, documents, notes, content ideas, it basically wrote everything down using my voice. This is an honest review and a beginner-friendly tutorial. I'm going to show you exactly how Typeless works on desktop, and yes, it works for both Windows and Mac. And I will show you real examples of how I use it in my work. So let's get started. So first, what is Typeless? Typeless is an AI voice dictation app, but it's not like basic voice to text. Their whole thing is speak, don't type. You speak naturally, and Typeless turns your words into polished messages, emails, and documents in real time. They even say it's 4 times faster than typing, which honestly makes sense once you start using it. Before I actually show you how it works, I want to go over the main features and how it helps me in my work. So it removes filler words such as oh, and it writes the actual thing. It removes repetition when you repeat words by accident. It auto-edits when you change your mind mid-sentence. It auto-formats lists and steps, so you don't have to clean anything up. It just provides you with the final result. It can adapt tone based on the app that you're using. So if you're using email or the Notes app or casual chat. It supports over 100 languages and it detects if you change languages in between what you're saying. It has a personal dictionary, so if you're using names, brands, different words, it learns them for you. And it works across apps, basically anywhere on your computer or your phone. We will see that in our next video. So it's not just dictation, it's writing support. So now it's time for our demos, but before that, you can try it at the link below, and all you have to do is install it on your desktop or your Mac and go through a few settings so you can set it up, and it's really easy. And now for the first demo, we're going to do long form input. Most tools are fine when you say quick sentences, but with Typeless, it supports long form input. Basically anything over 60 seconds. So instead of trying to write everything perfectly, this saves you so much time because I can talk out an entire video script and Typeless writes it down for me and formats it. And while I'm recording this, I'm going to be super natural. I stumble, I use filler words, I repeat myself because this is a perfect messy brain dump situation, and Typeless turns it into clean writing that I can understand later when I'm filming my video, for example. So I'm going to show you exactly how it works right now. So for example, I'm going to go to Google Docs and I'm going to try to write my script. This is how I usually write it. I can write it manually, but with Typeless, I don't have to do that, and I don't have to spend the time to format it either. I just go here, and when you have Typeless installed on your Mac, on your desktop, all you have to do is press a key when you're speaking, and it auto detects that you're speaking into the app, and it formats your video for you. So let's get started and see how it works. Have you ever wanted to start an Etsy shop and just didn't know how to start or which products to sell? Well, in today's video, I want to talk about the 5 main products that you can sell in your Etsy shop as a complete beginner so you can start making sales within your first week on the platform. Now, the most important thing about starting your Etsy shop is knowing exactly which niche you're going to pick and the client that you want to target. It is really important for you to be able to understand your target client and their desires before starting to create your products. So for that, I usually use a keyword research tool, and I search for the main keywords that people want to see popping up on their Etsy page. Then Typeless starts thinking. As you can see, I stumbled upon words, I repeated myself a lot. So here it is. It just wrote everything perfectly. And again, this is just a demonstration, but with long form input, you need to understand that you can speak for literally minutes and it types everything out for you just perfectly. Another bonus is that you have translation mode available on Mac. So all you have to do is press this button and shift, and you activate it. So once you set the languages that you want, Typeless will automatically translate in real time as the text that you're speaking being the output text. So you can speak in one language, but Typeless writes it in another. Let's test this out. So we're basically going to continue our script here, and we're going to try to do this. Open settings, and we're going to do language variants. So in today's video, I want to talk about Etsy and how it is so important for you to start your shop with more than one product, because that's where you give your clients options. So you can either choose one product and make it multiple styles of that product, or choose 10 different products in that same niche. Then you click there and it finishes. And as you can see, you can do this and it translated everything that I just said in Romanian. So you can do this with any language. So for example, if you want to write the script in English but you want to speak your native language because it's easier for you, you just reverse those languages there in settings, and this happens in just a few seconds. Another thing that Typeless does is that it removes filler and repetition automatically, as you just saw it do it before. But I'm going to purposely talk like I do when I'm thinking out loud, and I will see how it removes filler words and it removes repetition automatically, because with normal dictation it types everything. So this is a lot better. I don't have to spend the time cleaning it up manually. For an Etsy shop to be extremely successful, you have to do this thing. There you go. It just wrote this one sentence for me, so it didn't have me go back and forth deleting words. It's just that easy. Then another thing that I love is that you can change your mind mid-sentence and it detects it and changes it. So Typeless understands when you correct yourself, and it only gives you the final polished version. Let's see how it works. So if you want to start a Shopify store for beginners, when you want to start an Etsy store for beginners, it's really important to have a brand and a logo. There you go. So it only wrote what I actually meant to write. It understood my tone of voice and saw that I wanted to change my mind mid-sentence and just added the final version. Then we have auto formatting lists. If I want to write a list of everything that I have to do today, or my content list, or any list in particular, it auto formats it for you so you don't have to do it yourself. Let's see how it works. So for example, you go to notes, you want to add a new note, and you want to start typing what I have to do today. My to-do list for today: I need to film these YouTube videos, I need to then start editing, I want to also make some breakfast. I want to make the lunch. I want to eat and then maybe go out for a walk. And then for work, I also need to keep writing some scripts for my YouTube videos. And I have to cook dinner. And I also need to send some emails. And after I answer all the emails, I also need to finish off the other YouTube video. There you go. It not only just wrote my to-do list for today, start editing, make lunch, go for a walk, but it separated my work tasks really good, and then it separated from the other things that I had to do. So this is actually so much fun. So another thing that is great with Typeless is that it detects different tones for different apps. So this is actually really smart because it adapts to the tone from the app depending on the app that you're using. So a work email versus a casual message. So it saves you from sounding too casual in professional apps such as emails, or too robotic in just normal chats. So for example, as I'm writing an email, I can go to the email app and Typeless will detect that, and I can say something like, "Hi Anna, thank you for your email. I would like to propose to you our second social media package that includes a reel every single day, 3 Instagram posts per week, and also the reels come edited and with captions. This is all for 500 euros a month. Please let me know what you think, and I look forward to working together and hearing from you." And there you go. It writes the email professionally with lists. Everything that I said, it mentions it perfectly. The next Typless feature that you need to know is that it supports over 100 languages. So if you're bilingual and you want to speak in multiple languages, Typless detects that and writes the text exactly as you say it, and it detects it being in different languages. So let's test this out. For example, today I need to write 3 YouTube videos for my English channel, and those need to be how to market your business on Instagram, how to market your business on Facebook, and how to run Facebook ads for e-commerce businesses. Și pentru cel în limba română, cum să creezi o afacere de la zero, cum să investești și cele mai importante lucruri pe care trebuie să le știi atunci când faci marketingul unui salon. So, as you can see right here, it typed the exact things that I said in the languages that I said, with everything that it needed to. So that was just really easy. It just detects any language that you would speak. The second feature is whispering, and you can use it in real life. For example, if your kid is sleeping next to you, if you're in a crowded space, you just want to whisper something really fast, and you need it to pick up on everything that you're saying, because you quickly need to write that down and you don't have the time, or you just can't do it at a time. So it picks up on whispering really well. So let's test this out as well. I forgot to say that in our last conversation, you didn't actually send me the invoice. Can you send it now? And there you go. It adds it directly, everything that I said. I whispered and not too close to the microphone, and it picked up perfectly. Personal dictionary. Typless V1 got even better, and I have to mention these changes because it makes it so much more practical for everyday work. And you can also have auto-added dictionary. So Typless has a personal dictionary where you can add names of different brands, different people, product names, so individual types of names. As you use Typless, you can start learning these words that are not very familiar, and it remembers them automatically. You don't have to stay and type them every single time. So this is huge if you work with weird spellings, brand names, or different niche terms that are not easily understandable. So you can go and add those brand names in yourself in the app. So you go to the dictionary, and there are a few that are auto-added as you use Typless, or you can manually add some of them. For example, I added a brand I work with, and now I'm going to talk about it and see if Typless picks up on it. Remember to send the invoice to the skincare brand CMC's. It doesn't pick up on that immediately. It takes quite a few tries because with complicated names like this, that can happen. But once you keep using Typless and using that word in different sentences, in different things, then it will remember to add it in the right places. Another thing that Typless can do is auto format emails, and this is super important, especially in the business world. It can actually auto format emails to look like the ones you would send professionally. So instead of a giant block of text, it gives you greetings, spacing and structure, clean paragraphs, and a polished sign off, which saves so much time, especially if you're doing outreach, brand deals, or customer support. So as you saw earlier, but now let's try this again. So I'm writing an email to somebody to reply to their customer inquiry. Hi Sam, thank you for reaching out to us about your order not arriving on time. Because you reached out to us, we can offer you a 50% discount on your next order as a thank you for your patience, and we are really sorry this happened. Thank you, and we hope to get new orders from you soon. So this is as a reply to a customer, for example, and it picked up all my brand name, but that's no problem. I said, hi Sam, we are really sorry this happened, thank you, and the email is formatted specifically as an email, so it's not just a giant block of text just there. And the best thing about Typless is that you can use it across all apps on desktop and on mobile. We will talk about that later. So you're not limited to one document or one platform. You can use it wherever you type and wherever you need it. So what I love about Typless now that I've got to use it, and definitely will be using it for writing my list, scripts, everything that I have to do, it makes writing effortless. It really understands what I'm saying and what I mean by that. And it doesn't pick up on every single word that I'm saying word to word, because sometimes I stumble, sometimes I mix in my words, and I meant to say something else, and then I repeat that, and it only keeps the right part that I wanted to say, and it doesn't keep the entire speech, because that would make it so much harder for me. It auto formats everything, so it helps you go through your tasks a lot faster. So yes, you need to know what you want to say, you need to have everything ready in your mind, but for brain dumping, if you want to write even a book, let me say, you would like to write that, it takes so much less effort by using this app than to just stay and type on your computer, delete, type again, and things like that. So not only it makes typing faster, but it makes it so much clearer, and it helps with formatting everything, something that you don't have to waste any more time to do. So there you go, this is Typeless on Windows and Mac, so on the desktop version. In my next video about Typeless, I will talk about how to use the mobile version, so how to use Typeless on your phone and how it helps with being more productive. Let me know in the comments below, what do you waste most time when typing? So what do you use typing for? Is it emails, captions, notes, planning? What is it? Let me know in the comments below. If that's an issue you are facing, make sure to check out Typeless at the link in the description, and I promise you, you will not regret it. If this video was helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next videos.